Jim doesn't talk to non-investors about the fund. Big Time wants to protect the exclusivity of his clients. He only lets certain people invest with him. Jim's friends really shouldn't have told him about Big Time, but Mr. B's okay this one time because he knows Jim's friends. Jim can't quite believe that he's really going to be in the club. Who does he make the check out to? Mr. Big says to Big Time LLC. Mr. B will personally deposit it. Jim hands Mr. B a check. They shake hands, and Jim walks out feeling like $1,000,000, sure to get 15% a year forever. How many red flags did you spot? The biggest was early on. Maybe Mr. Big Time is honorable and won't embezzle. But if he is a fraudster or evolves into one, it's now simple to swindle Jim. Why? Jim failed to see the 5 signs of financial fraud. That's what this book is all about. 5 simple signs that, if heeded, can help protect you from investing embezzlement. Don't let your money get made off with. 2008 was miserable enough for most investors without finishing on news of Bernard Madoff bilking clients out of approximately $65 billion over 20 years. His victims included big names from all walks of life, from politics to Hollywood luminaries. But they weren't just big-pocketed stars. He reportedly bankrupted Holocaust survivor Elie Wiesel and his Foundation for Humanity. Madoff stole from many in his Jewish community, not all so wealthy either. Madoff accepted investors, big and small, an equal opportunity embezzler, fooling them with claims of exclusivity and consistently positive returns. I needn't retread this. You've read about Madoff. Years from now, folks will recall Madoff as the guy who used his powerful community connections to garner a big chunk of his victims' assets, which he then embezzled in a massive pyramid scheme. Turns out, many scamsters do this, prey on affinity groups. This book details why they do and shows you how to spot it up front. And it wasn't just Madoff. 2009 opened on endless news of similar scams, including the bizarre case of Forbes 400 member and Antiguan knight Sir R. Allen Stanford. We'll cameo some of the most egregious cases, recent and historic. But a Google search renders more than you need. This book doesn't aim to detail their deceptions, follow the money, or give you all their dirty laundry. There will be many books doing postmortems, and even more on the next round of big-time fraudsters. And there will be more future scams, 100% certainty. Always are. No matter what regulators may devise, there will always be scamsters. We've had them since long before Charles Ponzi became synonymous with the timeless rob Peter to pay Paul swindle in 1920. The only thing to do is protect yourself. So how can you ensure you never fall victim to the next Bernard Madoff, Stanford, or Ponzi? Just one thing. In my 37 years managing money for individuals and institutions, 25 years writing the portfolio strategy column in Forbes, and a lifetime studying markets, I've witnessed money managers, all kinds, good and bad. I've also seen and studied the occasional fraudster, and in truth, though sensational, they're very rare, who forgoes money management for thievery. The thieves can be creative, but structurally, the scams are similar. That's good news, because avoiding a would-be con artist is easy, no matter how convincing he is. There are just a couple of questions, 1 or 2 tops, you must ask to avoid most all scams. Be vigilant for a few more red flags, and you can have even better success. But interestingly, most people don't know the questions to ask. And because these rats are so despicable, I'll tell you right here, right now, the #1 most crucial thing you must do. I don't care if you're hearing this in your favorite bookstore and never hear another word. If I can help even one person not fall victim to a financial scam, I'll consider the time it took to write this book worth it. You can avoid hiring a would-be thief by never hiring any form of money manager or